Good evening, 7th fans. It's time for day 9 of 7th-O-Ween 2015. Today we're going back to the Dreamcast for one that you may have heard of or may not have. It's a cult classic. It's Carrier. So Resident Evil and survival horror fans, get ready. We're heading out to sea. By the beginning of the 21st century, the North-South conflict had escalated to military confrontation. The people of the countries of the South, faced with an energy crisis and a food shortage, had developed a deep-seated hatred for the North, and as a result, blah blah blah, blah 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 blah, blah 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 blah. This is the end opening for Carrier. Don't worry, there is a little bit of a cinematic intro, because after all, what would a Resident Evil ripoff be without some kind of cinematic intro? But first, you have to scroll through this massively long wall of text. It's still going. Look at this shit. I promise we will get there eventually. But you know, if you've got anything that you've been putting off, you know, balancing your checkbook, trimming your toenails, getting that prostate exam you've been meaning to get but been putting it off because you don't want a finger in your ass, this would be a good time to do it. Or is it just me?
Concerned about the Heimdall, a spark investigation team was put together and sent to determine what happened.
The Heimdall incident. So yes, Carrier is a Resident Evil clone that just so happens to take place on a carrier. So it's not just about the fact that you're fighting disease carriers. It's actually on an aircraft carrier.
Eagle on to Comstat, current heading 30067.
The designers of this game spend an inordinate amount of time during this cutscene showing off their model for the helicopter. You'll see what I mean in a second. They just keep showing you all these loving shots of panning around the helicopter and showing what it looks like and whatnot, instead of just showing the damn thing land on the ship. It's kind of how you can tell when a developer really loves their graphics designs, when they just keep showing you different camera angles and swoop arounds of the same thing. And they'll keep coming back to it, keep coming back to it.
There it is, 10 o'clock. Behind. Let it approach carefully. Roger.
Any day now. Yes, yes, yes. It's lovingly detailed. You should be very proud of yourself. And of course the automated defenses for the aircraft carrier kick in. And there goes their lovely helicopter. Going down. Now you can tell, I mean, one of the other more well-known exclusive survival horror games on the Dreamcast is Blue Stinger. And you can just tell even from the intro here that even though the character models are kind of cartoony in this game, they still look a hell of a lot better than the ones in Blue Stinger did. I mean, Blue Stinger was a fun game for its time, and it looked good for its time, kinda, but it didn't look as good as this. Alright, so we're still focused on the crashed helicopter. I have still yet to have done anything besides hit my start button. I'm starting to wonder if Hideo Kojima had something to do with this game.
Why? Why did they shoot us down?
Okay.
Leonard, Lieutenant Manning. Am I the only one that made it? Is that...
And there's our pilot. Just sitting there dazed. Well, you're busted up, but it could be worse. You could be dead.
Hang on.
Looks like my leg's no good.
Well, stiff upper lip, sir.
Your leg? Don't move it. I'll take care of it.
This is Colonel Burke.
Okay.
Squad team, do you copy?
Colonel Burke, Jack.
Jack, you're a bit late. Have you finally landed?
Colonel, the helicopter was attacked.
What?
Still going.
So that was the big noise I heard earlier. We weren't attacked when we landed.
It must be the work of Southern Cross.
Gotta love these cutscenes.
Now we must begin the investigation. The other members...
Hurry up and wait.
I don't know where Lieutenant Manning is. She's disappeared. The pilot Leonard
Falling
was
asleep
down,
yet over there, 8th?
badly injured.
I see.
Maybe. How about you, wife?
Find a first aid kit and do what you can for Leonard. When you're done, begin your investigation.
Yes, sir.
I don't know what's going on, but it's clear that things are not...
She, for those of you who don't know, she mocked being asleep,
I'll leave him here.
not realizing that the camera's not pointed to her, so I'm the only one that can see her joke.
I'm counting on you. We'll get back to the investigation on this.
And now she's laughing at herself for just having realized that nobody but me saw her joke.
When you're done, catch up with him and see what he's discovered. Then continue your investigation.
Yes, sir, Colonel. Be careful. Wait for me.
I'm not afraid of you.
I'll get a first aid kit.
I'm sorry, Jack.
I'll be right
Still
back.
going.
Hang on, okay?
We get it. He has a busted leg and some bad cuts on his face. We get it. You're trapped on the carrier. Can we start the fucking game, please? No, we get another cutscene. Oh goodness, it's a zombie. What a shocker. Okay, remember that thing I said about at least you're alive? Yeah, about that. Sorry, I spoke too soon. Portside elevator.
Leonard,
Does this mean I'm
what
gonna
happened?
get to actually do? Nope. Yep, pilot dead. Head cut off.
Leonard! Damn. Why doesn't it
Oh
move?
my.
What? Who the
Can I
hell
do
are you?
something now? That we have Starfish Head coming right for me. No, the cutscene does it for me. Good God. Come on, folks. If we're going to have a game, let's have a game. This is ridiculous.
What the hell's going on? Leonard was... By that?
I'm like almost 9 minutes into this video and I have yet to do anything but press the damn start button.
Leonard, I'm sorry. I wish I could have done something.
What's this? Oh, okay. What was that little shuffle he was doing there? Look at his face. I've never seen one of those before. Okay. Turn in the right direction here. Okay, I killed him. Or no, I didn't. No, I killed him. He's dead. Alright. It has that same little problem that Evil Dead had, but the controls are not as bad as Evil Dead was. I can move him around a little bit better. And this one seems like they actually got closer to Resident Evil's controls, which are annoying but not horrible. So let's climb up the ladder here and see what we can find. Okay. Alright, we have found a door. we're going to go in the door. And hopefully there's no boogers waiting for me on the other side of it. Port side elevator. Okay. So we're moving forward. Now, with this one, it's like if you want to run, you use the analog stick. But the analog stick seems to be not as good for turning. If you want to just walk normal speed, you use the control cross, and you seem to have more control in turning around. So, unless you're in a hurry, I'd recommend using the control cross and not even bother with the analog stick. It's the one thing I cannot stand about the Dreamcast, is that lack of a second analog stick. Ooh, atmospheric. It's not real lighting, it's canned fake lighting, but it's still a cool effect. Still a cool effect. Now, let's keep going down the hall. Yes, 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 yes. Another door. It's not exactly Dead Space, is it? But, you know, after all, I've only actually gotten to do anything for maybe, what, 2-3 minutes? It's locked. A3 lock is written. Okay, so we're going to go down here. Ah, there we go. Hang a left. See what we got down here. I've only been playing for 3 minutes or so, so yeah, maybe I'm being too judgmental considering the damn near 9 minutes of cutscenes. Can I get in here? Nope, this door is locked too. Great, super, wonderful. Moving along. Okay, here's another door. I can go in this one. Let's see what's in. Okay. And we get a cutscene. Great, super.
Who is it?
I got to shoot one thing, walk down a hall, find 2 locked doors, cutscene. Great.
Was shot down by the intercept system. I never thought I'd become the target of my own team. It's hard to believe. I'm checking the system, but it only seems to get worse.
Yes,
Just
yes,
like the whole
yes,
ship will
yes,
be
yes.
affected. By the way, what happened to Lieutenant Manning?
I guess he's the one surviving guy.
We were separated. I
He's
don't know
not
what
trusting
happened. As for the
anybody.
helicopter pilot, he was attacked by some sort of monster. He's dead.
I don't know what to think about that armor that he's got on. It doesn't
You didn't see them?
look all that effective, does it?
Monsters
I
that
mean,
look like humans?
he's got next to no head protection. It's just like,
The intercept
you know,
system's gone
a really, really big microphone, which is massive compared to the ones they have in the military now,
Soon.
and goggles.
The colonel's on deck 3. Dr.
What exactly are those goggles supposed to do for him?
But I haven't heard from him. For now.
I mean, look at those massive things. It looks like he's getting ready to go snowboarding.
For the partition to deck 2, but I need 2 more activation discs.
Oh, I got a disc.
There are 2 more
Yay.
discs like this one on deck 1 somewhere. Jack, see if you can find them. Meanwhile, I'll see what I can find around here. Yes, sir.
Okay.
There should be an ID card in the medical room in this area. Here, take this. You should stock up on
These
medicines
static
in case
type of
emergency.
cutscenes where it's
Yes, sir.
literally just 2 guys with maybe 1 or 2 camera angles having long conversations like this. You know, this was more par for the course back during this era of gaming, so you just kind of had to, you just came to expect it. I mean, we thought it was cool back in the day to even have stuff like that because we felt it, you know, it was more cinematic and it added to the story, which just a couple of generations before that you didn't really have so much. So, you know, with the 16-bit era, you didn't really start seeing stuff like that, and except on PC or like Sega CD, that kind of thing. A panel to record the status of the investigation. Okay, so this is where you save. Sure, I'll save, so I don't have to watch all that stupid crap again. Yes. Do not remove memory card. Oh, I have no intention. Thank you. Memory card, 16 years old. Still save stuff. Say what you want about Sega and how they screwed themselves over. They built stuff to last. Alright. Let's head back out and see if we can find something to get into here. Get into some trouble. Kill some baddies. 8th is asleep. Okay, was this the one that I got a key for? No, it's not. Okay. So we're gonna go back down to the A3 door. Let's go see what's at the A3 door. Walking down the long red hallway. Here we go. Unlocked. Great. Okay, discarded it. Super. Let's go through the door. Thank you. Oh lordy, we've got a guy tied up to a gurney. Let me guess. Borderline insane doctor has someone he thinks is infected tied to the gurney.
Are you okay?
Is that about the gist of it?
Stop. Don't get any
Yeah, that's about the gist of it.
Who are you?
Oh dear.
Infected too?
I'm Sergeant Ingalls. I'm part of the Spark team.
This is not going to bode well.
What are you doing here?
Spark. You're a little too late. This is not a human anymore.
Oh, thank you.
Here, take a look.
Oh
at this.
shit.
What is it?
Oh. Okay. Can be used to identify non-human. Okay. See in the dark and see through some objects. Oh, and you can look and tell if they're infected or not. So it looks like this guy actually is infected because it says danger.
What's going on?
I spoke too soon. Doctor was right. Guy's infected. What are we going to do about it?
What is going on?
Check out the dude's porn stash.
Don't you believe what you see?
And he's making a...
I'm Terry,
it looks like he's enjoying himself.
ship doctor.
Love that animation there.
I was finally able to capture one of these things alive.
My captive audience here isn't being as
Ship is already full of them.
active as they would normally be because 8th has passed out asleep in the chair.
Too late. There was nothing I can do.
And the wife just got home from work, so I think she's a little blasted.
Hey, what are you doing?
So you're just having to settle for me. There isn't any conversation going on today.
Ark.
God, how long have we been recording this?
But it's not.
Looks like we've been recording for 18 minutes already. And it's been mostly cutscene. Oh man, gut shot at that guy. It's been 18 minutes. I've done hardly anything but shoot one zombie and open a couple of doors.
Perfectly sane. And you? Are you really a human? You're not. Ark.
Oh, look, he was sitting there having a conversation. Didn't notice the zombie standing there. You dumbass! Now you're infected too. You dumb son of a bitch.
Hey, wait.
So he was standing there talking. The zombie was standing there looking at him, and face turned and everything. Just kept on chatting away.
You have arrived.
How could you not notice that?
I can't trust anyone anymore.
Love the Star Wars door.
Soon, you too will feel the hopelessness.
Zombie still ain't dead. Hey. What? Get off me. Stay down. Piece of shit. Alright, pick this whatever it is up off the gurney here. Okay, so now I got the key to the other door that I couldn't get into. Okay. Is there anything else in here? No. And the doctor... Oh, wait, there's something over here. The doctor has vacated. Data. Record of research. Medical staff. Captain McGregor called a meeting to discuss the parasitic outbreak on the ship caused by an explosion in the engine room. The development department suggested that the parasite may in fact be the ancient organism Ark. I've made several attempts to cure the victims of the parasite, but regardless of what I do, the patients have expired. My efforts have changed from curing the patients to trying to understand what's happened to them. The results of my research are as follows. Looking first at a subject whose skin had turned green, I discovered a yet unknown virus. Perhaps this virus is the cause of the patient's violent behavior. You think? A member of the crew who had come to my office became violent and attacked me. I had to shoot him. After examination, I discovered he was infected. In this case, there were no visible signs of infection. What am I to do? If I can't tell the difference, I won't be able to trust anyone. I've acquired the new BEM scope. With it, I can tell the difference between those who are infected and those who are not. Next, I will capture one and dissect it alive. Okay, what are these little things? Some little critters came out after me. I'm just going to get out the door because I ain't going to waste any more bullets. That zombie had been shot how many times? And I still couldn't... It still took 5 or 6 shots to kill him. Ah, damn it. Aim at the other one. Jeez, come on. What is this I'm shooting at him now? Did I run out of bullets? Oh, and now I'm hurt. Okay. Do I have anything I can use? Doesn't even tell you what it... Okay, digital videotape, ID card, BM scope. Pistol magazine. Okay, how do I use it? And here's some health. How do I use this? Use. Okay. But it won't let me use the pistol magazine. So I've got... Okay, and I'm just going to go ahead and use the other health thing because my health was low. Alright. So. Killed a couple of zombies. Let's keep going here. So we got the A1 key. Let's go in here and see what we got in here. Unlocked. Yay. What do we got in here? Oh god, it's another cutscene.
What?
Looks like everything's overgrown in here. Was this the botanical garden of the ship, or is this just nasty mutatedness that's spread all over?
Everything's covered with plants.
Alright. Oh crap, there's critters in here. I can't seem to shoot the damn thing. And I'm just gonna walk past it. Okay. Oh! Oh! What was that? Something trying to break in. I'm getting out of here. I don't want the plant critters to get me.
Jack, do you copy?
Yes.
What is your current position?
I'm checking the aircraft
Okay.
hands on deck 1.
What is this crap?
Leonard? Well, he...
More cutscene goodness. Well, it looks like my battery's getting ready to go dead on my camcorder.
To him in time. I'm so sorry.
No, there's nothing to
With about 5 minutes short, but you can get the idea of what this game's like, right? I've given you more than 30 minutes on everything else. There's not a whole lot of action going on here. It gets better. I've beat this game way back in the day. Trust me. If you have a Dreamcast, check it out. Until then, this was another episode of 7th-O-Ween. See you tomorrow. This is 7th.